everyone, our story for today is Monster Trouble. It's by Lane Fredrickson and the illustrations were done by Michael Robertson. Monster Trouble. Look at all those cool monsters. Winifred Schnitzel was never afraid, not of monsters or ghouls or the noises they made. She loved scary movies and werewolves and thunder and peg-leg pirates who bury their plunder. Still, Winifred's bedtime was hardly spook-free. The neighborhood monsters would not let her be. Each night they would show up and attempt to be scary. Some would growl, some would belch, some were slimy, some were hairy. But all of the monsterly mayhem was moot because Winifred Schnitzel thought monsters were cute. Still, night after night, all those monsters kept creeping into Winifred's room, interrupting her sleeping. Too tired for math, too exhausted for fun, she finally decided, these monsters are done. She ordered a book titled Monsters Beware and constructed the sticky string small monster snare. But that night, the big monsters all showed up first. The sticky string snare got stretched so that it burst. There were monsters on bedposts and stuck to the wall. They made slingshots from string. They were having a ball. Winifred sighed. They were louder than ever. She knew that she needed to try something clever. So she bought some stinky old Limburger cheese. The label said, "Caution, makes monsters sneeze." The monsters just called up the Goblin Street Deli. They ordered in bagels and fish eyeball jelly. Winifred barely got through the next day. She dozed off in art class and snoozed through ballet. She decided, that's it. I've got to get tough. She was tired of monsters. Enough was enough. So she built every spook trap in Monsters Beware and one of her own called the Prickly Bum Chair. Poor Winifred yawned. She was so very sleepy. She was starting to look a bit spookish creepy. When the monsters showed up with their howling and roaring, Winifred Schnitzel was already snoring. She was dreaming of puppies when a monster went hiss. She reached out and gave it a big, sleepy kiss. The monster yelled, yuck! All the monsters were heaving. One gagged and a big monster shouted, I'm leaving. Winifred knew that despite their uniqueness, she discovered that monsters have one silly weakness. She puckered and pouted and kissed them all good. These monsters screamed, running as fast as they could. Now Winifred sleeps very soundly at night. In the daytime she's happy and perky and bright. But sometimes she finds that a monster's crept in right around bedtime with a monsterly grin. She ignores all the growling and roaring and hissing, since the one thing she knows monsters hate most is kissing. The end.